Ever wondered, where do memes come from?
Here at the Know Your Meme Institute, we've been identifying the origins of the internet's most iconic memes for well over a decade. Internet phenomena can be notoriously elusive to track down, and this process can be difficult depending on the circumstances in which the meme was born. By examining the many origins we've pinned down over the years, we're able to paint a picture about not only where memes themselves come from, but how they've evolved alongside the internet itself. To start, let's rewind the clock all the way back to 2010, an epoch in internet history when YouTube and 4chan dominated, while places like Twitter, Tumblr, and Reddit were smaller but growing in prominence each day. One of the more iconic memes from this period were Rage comics, which were crude MS Paint illustrations that could be pasted into comic strip templates to tell a joke or a story. These memes circulated on sites like Reddit and 4chan, where image-based memes in particular were flourishing. They seem cute and antiquated by today's standards, and Twitter accounts like Old Meme Archive share gems from this era for today's audiences to laugh at and enjoy. It was also a year that brought us classic viral videos like the Antoine Dotson Red Intruder, which spawned a music video by the Gregory brothers that became the most popular video on YouTube for that entire year.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
This was 5 years after the launch of the video sharing site, which had already cemented itself as one of the most impactful platforms in internet culture. Over the next couple of years, Twitter, Tumblr, and Reddit all grew in prominence, with Reddit as a clear standout. This was the golden age of memes, known as advice animals, a type of captioned image centered around a person or animal representing some sort of stock character. One of the most iconic of these was Scumbag Steve, which centered around a photo of a young man from Boston standing in a hallway with a sideways baseball cap. Steve represents someone who lies, cheats, steals, and generally acts selfish in social situations. By 2012, otherwise known as the Year of Coney, Reddit was neck and neck with 4chan and had become the #2 meme origin platform, second only to YouTube, which remained the top dog. Other than the infamous Coney 2012 campaign, another viral video represented the dominance of YouTube during this time, Gangnam Style. The music video featuring K-pop artist Psy and his signature horse riding dance exploded across the entire internet and currently sits at 4.7 billion views. In 2013, YouTube was finally dethroned by the microblogging site Tumblr. This was the same year it was notably purchased by Yahoo for a whopping $1.1 billion. Many consider this the time of peak Tumblr. What makes Tumblr unique is its interconnected web of microbloggers that can provide a highly curated feed targeting specific interests and communities. Tumblr users are known for coining and popularizing various iconic internet terms like shipping and OTP. One of the most iconic memes of this era, which represents the strength of both YouTube and Tumblr at the same time, is Side-Eyeing Chloe. This adorable video of a little girl appearing to react disdainfully to her parents' announcement of a surprise trip to Disneyland first took off on YouTube before becoming what BuzzFeed referred to as the patron saint of Tumblr. When 2014 came around, Twitter came by and snatched Tumblr's meme crown right off its head. The social media site had cemented itself as the leading platform for many journalists, entertainers, politicians, and other notable cultural figures. This Twitter era can be seen as a time when the online world and the IRL media world merged together. Twitter's relevance was marked by the popularity of its Vine platform as well. This video sharing platform worked so that TikTok could run. In 2014, everyone was doing it for the Vine, but did anyone even acknowledge what Vine did for us? Not enough, apparently, because Vine was given the axe in 2016 after Twitter couldn't figure out how to monetize it. The next several years can be considered the Twitter era, as the platform remained the top meme producer far ahead of all others, with many notable memes along the way, including Mocking SpongeBob in 2017, which featured a still image of SpongeBob SquarePants accompanied by alternating caps text, used to mock an opinion or point of view. 2018 was the milestone year that TikTok ticked its first talk and appeared on the charts, having been rebranded from the app Musical.ly that year by the Chinese internet technology company ByteDance. By this point, Reddit had become a prominent internet culture institution, with popular communities centered around all kinds of subjects and interests. It was the year of absurd memes like Big Chungus, which got its start when Redditor Gary the Taco posted an image of a hefty Bugs Bunny on a photoshopped PS4 video game cover. While the meme officially launched on Reddit, it spread far and wide across other platforms, cross-pollinating on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and iFunny. In 2019, Twitter hit its peak, Tumblr and 4chan fell, all while TikTok slowly grew. Waiting, watching, algorithming. Many might blame the fall of Tumblr on its controversial ban of explicit content the previous year, but no one knows for certain. One of the biggest memes this year was women yelling at a cat, which features a screen cap of Taylor Armstrong yelling during an episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, combined with a photograph of a cat named Smudge sitting at a table in front of a salad. Over the next several years, TikTok saw a meteoric rise in meme origins. In 2020, the year the COVID pandemic hit, it saw a 13% jump, making the most rapid and drastic shift in the number of memes originating on a single platform ever recorded on Know Your Meme. An iconic meme representing this rise was the Coffin Dance, which featured footage of Ghanaian pallbearers dancing while carrying coffins set to the tune of EDM song Astronomia by Tony Iggy. The meme became so big that one was even shared by then-President Donald Trump, which featured a Joe Biden campaign logo superimposed over the coffin. 2021 served the post-pandemic internet on mostly the same platforms as 2020, with Twitter and TikTok still dominating. A reason for that dominance may have to do with our increasing societal smartphone addiction and the fact that both TikTok and Twitter are first and foremost constructed for mobile. And finally, we come to 2022. TikTok burst ahead of the entire pack, with Twitter trailing 15 percentage points behind and YouTube in an even more distant third. Which brings us to the overall view of what happened to memes and the internet over the last 12 years. When looking at this chart, it's clear that social media platforms are anything but stable when it comes to meme generation. Both culture and technology are moving at ever-increasing speeds, resulting in a wildly volatile landscape that is difficult for anyone to predict. There's no reason to think that the way today's digital media ecosystem operates is what it will look like in the near future. Radical change is not just possible, but probable. And given what we are seeing now, I wouldn't be surprised if meme origins of the future looked like this.